We've got huge news out of Wonders of the First. Celebrities are incoming. We've got Tom Felton, Draco Malfoy. We've got Ben Affleck, Batman. And we've got Arnold Vosloo, who plays Emotep. I know him best as Emotep in The Mummy. We've got huge celebrities coming to this, and as far as I can tell, this may not be the only ones, because there are some things, there are some signals. We're going to go deep into the announcement today. We're going to look at some of the new promotional material that was released. And first, let's start with the announcement video, and then let's go into the announcement itself. Howdy, howdy. If we haven't met yet, my name is American Texan. I love Wonders of the First. I'm enjoying it so much. If you are not familiar with this game, I hope you become all too familiar too soon. Subscribe to this channel to stay not only up to date, but also see deck building tips about going to tournaments as I venture into the competitive world with Wonders of the First, collecting tips. We just love the game. We love to nerd out together. And yeah, you may not think some Texas boy would have a lot in common with trading cards, but I'm a nerd at heart. I love Texas, I love America, and I love Wonders of the First. And if you want to learn more about the game or you want to nerd out with me, like and subscribe down below. But let's get into this announcement. This dropped at 6:56, almost 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time, and this comes from Frenchie, co-founder and I believe CEO of Wonders of the First. He says Tom Felton, aka Draco Malfoy, you may know him as, is joining us in the lead role for Call of the Stones as Valen Voss. Who is Valen Voss? I'm going to show you that in just a second. By the way, this announcement is in the Wonders of the First Discord, so if you want to be the first to know, there is a link down in my description to join the Wonders of the First Discord. Number two, he's a new type of wonder. A wonder in the game is creatures, basically they're not animals. They can be animals, but they can also be humans. But it's basically the things that we battle with in the game. So he is a stone seeker, which is a new type of wonder. Number three, you will see that he needs story tokens to utilize his full power. More on that in a second. Powerful he is. Wait until you see what story tokens can do. I'm gonna look at the card next, and then Frenchie says number five, he is not alone. There are other stone seekers. I am super excited for this. And then he gives a few more thoughts. I'm going to put them here on screen. I'm not going to read it word for word, so by all means pause it if you want to read this or go to the Discord. But he basically goes in to say that Tom is excited to be on board, and this is not doing the magic thing, which is going out and finding an IP and bringing that IP into the game so you can have Spider-Man fighting Gandalf, fighting, I guess now, Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They are specifically almost like a movie creates a character and then they cast for that character. Well, Wonders looks like that they are creating new characters in the game, much like we have Emma Fix Them Shockbite or Jan the Magician. Well, they are creating a character named Valen Voss, and they are casting Tom Felton to be the face of the character. So this is something that is not going to break the world, so we don't have to worry about Spider-Man fighting our giant spiders in the forest like magic. But this is something that is unique, as far as I know, to Wonders of the First. So Valen Voss is the character of Wonders. It's in the universe of Wonders, and it's essentially like an actor being played in a movie. This character is being played or faced by Tom Felton. So I'm excited to see that. And not only that, since Tom Felton is the face of the character, we get an opportunity now that you don't get with a lot of cards, and it's kind of cheesy when you see it with other sets. We get on-card autos. Those are autographs on the card, similar to how you have Ken Griffey autograph cards, you have Michael Jordan autograph cards, LeBron James autograph cards, Mike Trout autograph cards. Well, now we have the opportunity to have autograph cards with Tom Felton autographing a card that has his character on it. And this is such a great idea because me also, as a minor Marvel collector, there are Marvel cards that come out that have Tony Stark's signature, Steve Rogers' signature, Natasha Romanoff's signature, but they're just fake signatures. And sometimes they're not even like on the card. They're just stickers on the card, which we'll get to that in a second. So you're not getting a Valen Voss signature. You are actually getting Tom Felton's signature. That is truly unique, truly exciting. It's like getting an Iron Man card that has Robert Downey Jr.'s signature on it, but it's a little bit more. It's actually, I guess it's just like that, but it's in Wonders of the First. It's not a big IP with Marvel and thousands of others, right? There's only going to be, I would guess, 100 signatures, maybe less. He says, Frenchie says that they will be rare and special. Many stone seekers will never pull one themselves. So it sounds like it's going to be rarer than formless foils, which we think there's about 150 to 200 mythic formless foils. Those are the cards that have no border on them. They're beautiful, really hard to pull, very expensive, run anywhere between $150 to $300 on average. But maybe not as rare as a stone foil, which is like a special gold foiled card that has, it's only one of one. They only print one, okay? So when you do hit the autograph, the auto, it will be special and it will be cherished. And yeah, there's a lot of people that are not going to collect them. For example, I, going forward, will only be collecting cards that have firearms on them. It's a little, Texan thing. So I'll have an in-person firearm collection and a card firearm collection. So I won't be chasing the Tom Felton card because there's no firearm in that card. This is going to be exciting. So it's another thing to collect. It's another thing, if you pull it and you don't want it, it's a great trade bait because, again, these are going to be super, super rare. And then he puts a note here that if you see an ad, put a like and whatever. So I am super excited for this. Let's finally look at the card here. Valen Voss. We've got 2 versions that they dropped here. I'm going to do a deep dive. I don't want to do it in this video. I'm going to do a deep dive in a couple of days looking at the card and the boxes specifically. I'm just going to hit the highlights here on what I see as far as the celebrities are concerned. If you want to go deep with me on those, by all means, subscribe down below. In a couple of days, I will be looking at the card specifically. For example, what is a Quill Hunter? But we've got on the left here, Valen Voss himself. This is not Tom Felton in game. This is Valen Voss, played by Tom Felton. I love the accent they give here. That's a really cool little orb there. And on play and tap free, create a story token or this in this or adjacent room. So that's a gameplay term. But then look at this. Here's what the autograph looks like. And again, this is not Valen Voss's autograph. This is not just some artist signing a fake signature. This is actually Tom Felton's signature. There are not that many things out there that have Tom Felton's signature. If I had to guess, I think he's going to sign, 5. I can't imagine. So we have serialized mythic cards, which there are only 10 of those printed. You get 1 out of 10, 2 of 10, all the way up to 10 and 10. And then there are stone foil mythics, 1 of 1, which there's only 1 printed. So I'm going to guess, total guess, I think they're going to print more than 1, less than 10. So let's just split it down the middle. Let's say 5. I think there's only going to be 5 on-card autos. I can't imagine it being more than 10 for there to be more autographed cards than mythic OCM cards. That's just me. That's my guess. That's my guess. Total guess. So that's what it's going to look like, but it's not just Tom Felton. We get Tom Felton not only on a card, he's also the face of the box, the face of the collector booster box. If they get these things in Target, if they get these things on shelves, this is going to attract a lot of folks that are my age. The perfect demographic for a trading card game. We've got disposable income. We want to do a collection. We can buy cards and all that. And of course, I think we probably still trade cards. We know what trading cards are. So this is the perfect stop and admire kind of thing. But not only that, look at this. We're going to break down all the different things on the boxes in that next video. But look at this. Let me zoom in here. Look for celebrity guest autographs from Tom Felton, Arnold Vosloo, and I hope I'm saying that correctly, Ben Affleck, and more. Look at this, guys. We got Ben Affleck and Arnold Vosloo. If you don't know who Arnold Vosloo is, he played Imhotep in The Mummy. He's done some other roles here. Obviously, The Mummy Returns, Blood Diamond, G.I. Joe, Rise of Cobra. I have not seen those movies. But then we also get Ben Affleck, Batman, Batfleck himself, the accountant, the guy from Gone Girl, of course, Good Will Hunting, Argo. He's been in a ton of great movies. Honestly, I think my favorite movie of his is going to be The Accountant. Fantastic. I haven't seen the second one, but I do want to see it. So we've got this and more and more. How many others? I'm going to think there's at least 3 others. And why do I say that? Let's take a look right here. We've got more stuff happening in the Discord. I'm going to try to center my screen. There we go. Someone asked, Can Pirate, fantastic person. He does a lot of sales on eBay. So if you want a trusted source on eBay, I will vouch for Can Pirate. He said, I'm excited for Arnold Vosloo. Will these be on-card autos or sticker autos like they use in sports? And again, if you look at the autograph, what some sports cards will do is they will send like you buy printers, stickers for your printer. They will send those sheets to the players, and the players will just sit there and sign stickers. And then they send them back to the manufacturer. When they print the cards, they unstick the sticker and they put it on. Now that's still valuable, but there's just something about on-card autos, which means this wasn't a sticker that was shipped to the shop and then stuck on a card. This was actually the celebrity sat in front of that card and signed pen to paper on that card. That is extremely valuable, something super unique, again, to Wonders of the First. So someone asked, to clarify, are these on card or are they sticker? And Frenchie, again, the CEO and co-founder of Wonders of the First, you can read what he said there, but he said, we are on the card only. Not only that, he wanted to emphasize, we don't want to typecast, but after much consideration, we put Arnold Vosloo on Umbrathine. So Arnold Vosloo is going to be Umbrathine. That is another orbital that's kind of like the undead, vampire, spooky kind of thing. That's the collection I collect, not because I like spooky, undead stuff. I just thought it was the easiest to complete. But we've got Valen Voss here in the Boundless. And so I'm wondering, when it says we're going to have Tom Felton, Arnold Vosloo, Ben Affleck, and more, does that mean we're going to get 6 celebrities, each one with their own orbital? Because there are 6 orbitals. Boundless, Heliosynth, Petraea, Solfera, Thalwind, and Umbrathine. There's also orbital lists, but I don't think they will do that one. So, wow, we could have a possible 6 celebrities on this set. That is insane. And they said they want to do at least 2 sets per year. So that's 12. That's going to, this puts the game out there in a really great way. Not only that, I'm excited to hear about this. Tom is fired up to be on Broadway as Draco. So he's going to be super busy. I don't know how many appearances he'll make. They talk about him possibly trying to be at the Shattering, which is the big reveal where all the first boxes are opened and everyone plays and there's a tournament. That'd be great if Draco, Tom Felton could be there. Fantastic. So he's just continuing to get his name out there. Apparently he's a cool guy. Frenchie was talking about that Frenchie's a cool guy. And also Ramal Smith, who is one of the artists. I don't know if he's like the lead artist, but I know he does a lot of the cards. He said, I can't imagine us doing a sticker for any reason. So it sounds like from here on out, it is going to be on the card, what we call on-card auto. So celebrities coming to Wonders of the First. Are there any celebrities that you want to see? I think Keanu Reeves would be a fantastic celebrity. Now, I think he works really well with Umbrathine, but I think that would be a great celebrity to have. Who do you think the guy who plays Hercules, Kevin Sorbo, who played Hercules, I think he would be a fantastic. Look at this. If this doesn't scream Heliosynth to you, come on, man. I think he would be fantastic. Let's see if we can find a photo of him doing Hercules. I think he's just a natural fit. Now, as a Wonders creator, a character, I've listened to some podcasts of him. I think he'd be a really cool fit as well. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts down below. Is this going to make the game go big and wide, or is this going to break? Is this going to flop? Nobody wants celebrities on cards. I know there are going to be lots of people that are super excited for Wonders that are going to be selling their cards because they don't want celebrities in their fantasy trading card game. And I totally get it. It's not wrong. It's not good. It's not bad. It's what it is. It's all preference. That's why we play Wonders instead of Magic or instead of Lorcana or whatever else. We all have a preference. We all want something to enjoy. This is where Wonders of the First is going. I'm excited for it. Are you excited for it? Let me know down below. And don't forget to subscribe, because in the next video, I'm going to be breaking down the details of what's on the box as well as what's in the cards and what these could be. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Adios.